Prison versus jail. I'm Earlonne Woods.
I'm Nigel Poor. We're from the Ear Hustle podcast. Okay, this is a question I have, and I think a lot of people have. What is the difference between jail and prison?
Okay, the biggest difference is jail is when you're going through your court proceedings. You know, you're in a local county jail. You're facing either a felony or a misdemeanor, and you're going to court.
So it's pre-conviction.
It's pre-conviction.
Okay. So that makes it sound like you should only be there for a short time.
Yeah, but you can be in a county jail for a long time due to some recent laws and over the last few years, where you can spend up to 15 years in a jail, which is bad.
It's horrible.
But most people don't do that. So jail is when you have like a misdemeanor or up to a year to serve, technically. Prison is when you've been convicted for a felony.
Okay.
You know, and that's when you go to the big house.
So I've heard some people say actually being in jail was the worst part of their incarceration. Why would they say that? Once they got to prison, they were actually relieved.
Yeah, because I mean, there's nothing to do in jail. Like in prison, you have vocational, educational, you can walk outside, breathe air. And in jail, you're mostly stuck within like a cement box.
Yeah.
Like you barely get outside, you know, so it's a lot more that you can do in prison than in jail.
Is there anything you can do in jail that you can't do in prison?
Yes. The good part about, I ain't gonna say the good part, but the good part about being in jail is you're usually local. So you're around family. So it's easy for family to come visit you because you're right up the street.
Okay.
Prison, you can be 10, 12 hours away.
Do you know the other thing I think about when I think about jails? We've gone to a few jails. And what's odd to me about jails is you drive by them all the time and you have no idea you're driving by them. They just look like city buildings unless you have experience. Yes,
because
unless you have experience.
If I see those little skinny windows, I know that's a jail because you'll see some skinny windows.
Yeah.
And the other thing that you can do in jail that you can't do in prison is you can vote.
Oh,
if you haven't been convicted of your felony, you can actually vote while you're in jail.
That's a good thing to know.
So all you gotta do is just ask, hey, let me get my voter pamphlet or let me get my thing. So
excellent.
That's the one thing you can do.